Today's topic will be of interest to almost anyone, and we will get to this in a minute. I have been running this YouTube channel for a few years now, so I think most listeners got to know me a little bit. Most likely you have noticed that in each video I have a bouquet of flowers. In most cases, those would be native Australian flowers. I just adore Australian natives, which most likely is a side effect of many years of my hiking. But my new passion now is also gardening, which only started after last Christmas. At that time, we employed a landscaper to do our garden. We paid the deposit only to see him running with our money and never hear or see him again. There are lots of places to make a complaint against the financial institution or its representatives, but there is no place to turn to if a tradie takes advantage of you. It was devastating to be losing thousands of dollars and end up with no garden, but at the end I decided to start working on my own garden by myself and do everything myself, and now 10 months later my garden started looking beautiful. But the flowers are too small and too young for cutting. And as I forgot to buy new flowers for this video, I have created one with the cuts from my baby gum tree. It is a dwarf sugar gum, and I cannot wait to see its gorgeous white and blue trunk, which I just adore. So here we go, another side of me exposed. I love gardening and my garden is 100% natives. And that brings me to the topic of our today's video. If you have a problem with your super fund and you find your superannuation fund staff is not assisting you, where should you go? What steps can you take? And as an added bonus, I will disclose to you the biggest superannuation fund offenders with the highest complaints numbers by their members. My name is Katherine Isbrandt from About Retirement. I'm certified financial planner and you are watching About Retirement TV, the place where you can find most of the answers to your questions when you are preparing for your upcoming retirement or during your retirement if you're already there. So what do you need to do if you have an issue with your superannuation fund? For example, your request has not been acted upon or followed through, or your claim is being delayed unreasonably. First, you have to contact your superannuation fund and make your request. If after a few days there is no response, contact the fund again. If still nothing happens, you can make an official complaint to your superannuation fund. Each super fund has to provide you with details as to how to make your official complaint. So you should receive either a direct phone number to the complaint department or at least an email address. According to Australian regulations, a trustee of the fund should respond to your complaint within 45 days, and in case of death benefit distribution, within 90 days. If your super fund continues to be non-assisting, this is the time when you can take the next step and contact AFCA, the Australian Financial Complaint Authority. You can contact AFCA by calling 1-800-931-678, which is a free call, and submit your complaint over the phone. AFCA services are free of charge to you. AFCA deals with the following superannuation products: superannuation annuities, corporate, industry and retail superannuation funds, SMSF, but that is handled under investment advice, approved deposit funds, some public sector schemes, small funds, and retirement saving accounts. The main types of compliance are incorrect advice provided by the fund, incorrect fees charged by your superannuation fund. If you are in a severe financial hardship and the fund refuses to assist you with access to your funds, decision about your disability claims, payments of death benefits, unreasonable delay in payment of any benefit, not following and completing your instructions, and transactions that were incorrect or unauthorized. Our office encountered such issues when assisting clients, when the withdrawal of benefit was requested and it took the superannuation fund close to 6 months and trillions of excuses why there is a delay. Our client was considering an official complaint, but at the end decided not to get into more drama and save himself lots of grief dealing with the fund. So who are the biggest offenders with the highest number of complaints? Based on the data provided directly by AFCA, the first place goes to AustralianSuper. Cbus is number 2, with AMP to follow as the third superannuation fund with the highest number of complaints. And to be fair, the table showing provides the number of complaints per 10,000 members to ensure that nobody will try to find the size of the superannuation fund as justification to this very poor outcome. The main complaints about AustralianSuper were about the administration of customers' accounts, together with complaints about handling customers' insurance claims and death benefits. Cbus had the highest number of complaints, especially for handling members' claims for death benefits, with AFCA finding the claims were incorrectly handled, with evident breaches of obligation under CIS Act and cancellations of policies. Currently, ASIC runs a lawsuit against Cbus for failures in handling customers' claims. ASIC is suing the fund over at least 20 million allegedly owned to 10,000 members and claimants whose death and disability insurance claims were delayed for 12 months or more. ASIC very clearly said that this is just the beginning and Cbus is not the only offender being looked at. The super funds with the lowest numbers of complaints are Colonial First State and UniSuper, with Colonial First State having the highest complaints reduction when compared to the prior financial year. Well, congratulations, Colonial. Well, at least I managed to finish this video on a good note, but I think it is essential that you have the full picture about your superannuation fund and not be influenced by those TV and radio commercials. I do hope you found this information interesting, might be a little bit confronting, but nonetheless necessary to know. After all, this is your money, and the main problem that I can see with those big superannuation funds is that they honestly believe the money is theirs and not necessarily yours, therefore the treatment follows. Please give the video a like and subscribe to our channel so you will never miss our next video. Also, please visit our website about retirement.com.au where you can find hundreds of articles and videos all about retirement and financial preparation for the best retirement you could have. While visiting, do not forget to sign up to our newsletter that will keep you updated with all the changes that can impact your retirement. If you would like to have a meeting with a financial planner from About Retirement, just click Book a Meeting button and then choose the day and time that suits you. And now our recommendation for further watching. Last week, Sean was explaining the difference between an offset and redraw account and its possible impact on age pension. The second recommendation is selling your home in retirement. Absolutely essential to watch. Enjoy, and we will speak with you in our next video. Bye for now.